times. Okay, so I've been speaking to myself all this while and nobody heard me. So Chitao, I said that currently there's nothing in my schedule. So on Friday I will do streamers versus viewers. I know I haven't done it in a while. So come Friday, I'll do streamers versus viewers and you can play against me. Chitao, I'll be there. But I'm sticking to my usual like schedule. So please don't send any more challenges. I'll play you on Friday. I mean, doesn't stop much. That's ballsy. Oh, actually, I actually thought for a second that was defended. I don't know why. I didn't realize it wasn't. Nice. So yes, and the second thing I said was that I'll be playing 10+5 games today. Someone advised me that I should like kind of like document my chess growth. So mostly the things I do off stream, I might start doing some of them on stream. I don't want to do everything. I mean, even though I understand what he said, I don't want to fully show everything that I do. I still think that I want to like keep some things. But in regards to why he was advising me concerning those things, I actually want that kind of thing, right? So all in all, it's gonna be interesting. Ideally you want to take, right? Ideally you want to take. Ideally you want. I'll take. There are some situations where even though taking it may be the best option, you might want to like pull back on taking. If that's still Chitao, I just mentioned why I can't accept this. Okay. And see, I have a very beautiful pawn chain over here. Oh, huh. Takes, queen takes, pawn push. Queen moves somewhere, but then the knight has access to these squares, which is what I don't want. I guess we'd have to play it in that manner. What manner you'll find out soon. Probably have to start thinking about getting. I think black is fine here. I don't think I'm winning, but I definitely think that like I've equalized. Right. But if I don't like play the best moves from this point on, I might be in trouble. I think this has to do with this. For now, let's castle. I don't know what my opponent is trying. What I see is that now he has made an avenue for moving his knight. This, let's be careful here. But she has given me this. If this didn't come with an attack on screen, I would have been in a bigger like trouble. The knight coming in to open this up is not a threat because I'm bishop, and this knight is never like very powerful. This is what we call an outpost. An outpost is a square, if I recall. An outpost is a square that is defended by a pawn. I don't know if there is an extra condition for your opponent cannot kick it out with its pawn. I don't remember if that's the proper definition, but what I know is that an outpost is a square that is controlled by your pawn. There might be an extra clause which says that your opponent cannot blah 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 blah. I think this move is good. The opponent is not like completely saved from that. I could play this move, but it opens this up, and I don't like that. Huh. I pray this is a correct move. Oof. I put myself in trouble there. I like my knight, but I have to like this is annoying. Or maybe I just bring my queen here. My king this way. Because the move is check here. This is what I mean by the position is kind of like dicey. I'd also just play this. Comes in this way, I just leave. And he doesn't have any other thing from that point. I'm gonna play risky. I'm gonna play risky. He doesn't. Oh boy. Well, I'm at 1 minute. Okay. Something like this, bro. Okay. I do think I'm in a much better position now. I still have to like prove it. I don't know why he's going there. Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm gonna pawn, but I mean this guy's now. He has to take, I think. I don't think there's any other thing he can do. I mean that's not true, but I don't see why you wouldn't just take, right? He's gonna come in, target my weak pawn. Okay. I took, come on. This could be a straightforward win if I can trade off the queen. Okay. Uh-oh. Not checkmated, I think. Oh boy. That was nice. The issue my opponent had in this game, sorry. The issue my opponent had in this game is basically that he kept like hanging his pawns. He kept dropping pawns, and that's what like did not help him. Right. Let me turn this up now. Yeah, at this point I'm not a pawn. After this, put the bishops here, rook comes in, castles. I don't know if this is the best moves, but like I said, in this position I felt I was completely fine. Like minus 0.8. Yeah, I felt like I was completely fine. Just have to figure out the right way to play. Here a4, and this is when he drops the first pawn, and you can't do like some kind of intermezzo move here simply because it's the queen that's being attacked, and it's attacked with check, right? Queen comes in, now I can bring it back. Then his king goes in, and I was like, okay, fine, you do get that, but there's still issues here. I just, as you could see in the game, I just couldn't like gain advantage of that, take advantage of that. I could have left this guy here, but I felt like it's much more advantageous to capture en passant so that there's no threat, right? And here I think I thought I edged here because I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do here? Right? Because like takes, let's just do this. And I was thinking that like I've messed up. It was later when I realized, wait, there's no follow-up that's good for my opponent, right? And that's why I was like, okay, then I just go for this, because now your knight can't move anywhere. That's good. Why can't the knight move anywhere? That's good. You can't defend here, but this is the problem. It comes with the fork. That was I'm sure that's what my opponent also saw as well, right? So I take here, and you have to, right? You can come back and then lose them. Still good for me. So that's what I saw. So he gives me the knight, which I think is bad, because that's a free knight compared to like a bad exchange, right? So yeah, that is, yeah. And at this point it was just a controlled game, especially after the rook moves here. There's no more defenders here. Like my opponent was just dropping pawns. At this point, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It was always going to be a weakness. Arav, what's up? How you doing? Welcome. Could I teach the Sicilian defense? Unfortunately, I'm not skilled in the Sicilian. The only variation of the Sicilian I play is the knight off. Sicilian defense, who would I recommend? I think Caruana is very good at the Sicilian. You can also check out Nowadays videos, but I will be doing a series where I learn opening. So if you want to like learn the opening with me, you can always join you can always check out the YouTube. Once in a while I'll be playing the Sicilian. If I get a chance to play the Sicilian here, I will play it. So yeah, I can tell you one or two things about it. Yeah. Yeah, and this is another third drop. I don't know why he did this. This was like where I just completely the game. I'm a little bit worried about how I would play this, but then eventually he just. I want to find out something funny. I don't think it's true. Let me see if I play h3. I'm losing if I play h3. Unfortunate. Okay, next game. Okay. Oh. Wait a second. I thought I could play another like interesting opening. If I do this, what does my opponent do? I'm interested in seeing. I don't think, yeah. I think this position is very strong. I think this position is very strong. It depends if it works, but I think this position is very strong. Oh, so he allows this. Okay, I was gonna play pawn push if he didn't, but I don't know if it still works. Do I now take? But if I take, my opponent would have to like take in a certain way, which may be beneficial to me. Knight takes, queen. Oh no, this feels correct. Ah, interesting. Only two people are watching. I mean, that's fine. The whole point of this is to have fun, first of all. Then the second thing is to build an audience and hopefully, if you can't turn it into a business, why not? But the main aim of this channel is basically to I don't want to raise awareness. Raise awareness is the wrong word. The main idea is to bring to light Ghanaian players. If by chance this channel makes a Ghanaian or an African player, of course I'm Ghanaian, so I focus on Ghana first, gives light to an African player, why not? I think that's the best I could actually gain from this. Oh. I don't know. So we can definitely bring this guy back. I don't know. I don't like it for him. Sincerely, I don't like it for my opponent. I'm the kind of player who likes these type of dumb stuff. Okay, something is ringing in my head. I don't really order. We'll check this out. We'll check this in the analysis. Something is ringing in my head like crazy. You can call it a spidey sense. That something was ringing in my head like an idea. I'm up a pawn, so losing a pawn is not a big deal for me. I know he wants to like take this guy. Ooh. Oh, let this work. I didn't think about it. I just played it. Understand me? I did not calculate this even for a second. I just played it. Okay. I think that was the wrong move order. I suddenly see my error. Yeah, that was my error. Yep. Check here. I can draw, I think. I think I may even have to take the draw. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. Sure. I can draw, so let me just think about it. Maybe I should have castled at some point. That way this move just works. Again, the draw is to just simply go back and forth. My opponent can't do anything beyond that. I'm looking at this line here. The king has to come in this way. And then after check here, if he goes back, I win the queen. If he goes, he can't go here if he takes. I'll go for it. I know my time is low. I could have just gone for the draw, but I'll go for it. This is how you improve, guys. This is how you improve. You have to take like these risks and see if like they do benefit you or not. Maybe the draw was the best option. I won't deny that, but I think yeah, I was thinking that here is the best line, but I suddenly realized that the rooks are very annoying on that line, so I have to come in this way, threaten this guy, and then hope for the best. On. Need more attackers. I can't do this with just my two. Okay. Completely fine. You gonna try and trade off rooks or something? Okay, now back. Oh god, okay, that's bad. That was this. That was this. I don't know. Time. So in the last moment, I was like, yeah, you know what? But I think maybe let's see. This was the wrong decision. I could have just gone for the draw, but I wanted to try this out and see if it would be good. But my opponent's king is open, and with the rooks, I thought I could do some damage. Queen h6. Then I castle queenside because my opponent probably would think about defending his bishop. But let's say he just brings his bishop here for the sake of it. That just wins me the game. So what will my opponent do? King f7. And that's basically the same line I calculated, because he comes in here, I come in here. He takes here, I come in here. Bishop comes back. I came in here. Here, sorry, to target this. If my opponent takes, then I don't know what to do. Okay, maybe just here. I think this would have been fine. Yeah, so my line was not wrong. I'm actually happy about that. We lost 9 and 7 rating points. I really thought I could have done something. Yeah, I should have found a way to queenside castle early on. Okay, nice. We can go for this. Okay, let's go. Let's go. He still can play e5, so we are good. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. There's some very interesting lines here. Okay, that's completely fine. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to do something I saw in the whatchamacallit. Very strange line I'm about to play here. Oh, he does go for this, so we have to go here. Completely fine. This is when it gets dicey. This is really when it gets dicey. I'll play this. I'm usually a safe player, but today I'm really trying. I'm really trying to break my habits. If I take, I think he's going to take this way. So risky. Because okay. Rather. Okay. Let's go this way first. It kind of works. I don't know. Yeah, kind of works. Oh, really? Rara did that? Let's see that. I thought that was correct. Oof! Oof, 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 oof. Oh boy, that's a weak background. I didn't notice it until later. I didn't notice this until later. That would have messed me up. Okay. He is going to trade into an end game. Oh, I see. Okay. So that's I might lose. Targeting this. Oliver, good to see you. Great time to drop in. I mean, why not? Get a pawn. So. Okay. We can hook this guy, right? Yeah. Then we just lock it. Now we have Zugzwang. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, don't you feel good? He actually had the win. I messed up, and he didn't see it. He got scared because he thought I had checkmate. It was here. No, it wasn't here. It was here. When I brought my queen here, I had nothing. Here he could actually just progress and go like this. And I realized I have nothing because I mean here, okay, maybe then here you have to be careful. But he has made significant progress at my point of view. Okay. Oliver, it's good to see you. You have no idea how good it is. You have no idea how good it is. Yeah, so let me confirm that. Yeah, okay, it wasn't as scary as I thought. Yeah, so like I said, D2 is just like, I just felt like I'd messed up. So when it came back, I was like, whoo, I'm saved. So I brought my king in forward because now I have the time to do that. And even though you have this, there's no clear way of attacking. But compared to when the queen is here, there are more things you could do. Yeah, he could have sincerely just missed. Like that could have been the end of the game. Funny enough, this whole position is just drawn. Now I understand how the grandmasters feel. It looks like there's a lot going on, but there's nothing going. Dead, dead even, like 0.0. Until my opponent at this point, he just, I don't know why he did this. This move made no sense. It definitely has been a while. As you can see, the mic has been fixed. The mic has been fixed. This move was just wrong. Like I did not understand this. I just did not understand. I'm like, what was he expecting? Right? I've always been targeting this background. I don't know what he was expecting. Because now we trade, and what's worse about this trade is we're first having equal number of pawns, and this was like the pawn that was doing everything for you. And now you just don't work, and now we are fighting for Zugzwang. Obviously, I'm going to get Zugzwang. I play this to prevent any of these pawn pushes, that way I can capture. He plays this move. I'm not in a hurry. I play this move so that if my opponent does try to come in here, I know that these pawns are well defended. He has no other choice but to make this. If I do this, I'm in trouble. So I have to come in this. And now he didn't see that I had check in it. I mean, you know, it's not. So one more blitz game, and then we go into a 10 plus. Okay, someone was asking about Sicilian. So I don't know if the person is still around. Yeah, like I said, I have no experience. So if they play stuff like this, I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, my opponent seems to have experience. I think I already feel like I'm being cooked here. There's pawn push, so I don't know. But I have a funny feeling about pawn push. Let's play this way. Like already I'm out of book. I have no idea how to play the Sicilian. I can see like takes pawn push with this opening up, but I don't know if I really want to go for that. Maybe I could try for it. This is for this. He closes up his own bishop. Interesting. Kind of tempted to play this move now. Again, I'm still looking at this idea. Let's just do it. What the heck? It might be bad, but we'll do it. I'm sure it's some trick. People always play these knowing tricks, so I'm pretty sure there's some. Like opening up the Actually, does that even work for me? I think just coming back is fine. No sense in right. I think we should focus on castling for now. My opponent has like some nice moves, but let's focus on castling for now. So that's the point of this whole thing, to get very good control. Just like a Benoni. I guess that's like kind of like a structure, which means that he's not afraid to like push more pawns if he's playing like a Benoni structure. So this, like, even these two pushes I know are like standard in the Najdorf, and looking at what my opponent is trying to do, they just seem to make sense. For example, if he does this, taking may not even be the best option. Maybe pawn push may be the best, right? But like if he does this, now the knight has no square to go. He has to maybe, I don't know. So I was thinking about this, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I didn't take? And I played here, and I was like, if I play here, he just plays pawn push. So what is it? What's in it for me? There are some things in it for me. I just don't know if they work. So guys, what do you think? If you want a straightforward, simple move, it simply just takes. But yeah, that's the only move bishop takes. And in case you've not noticed, these days are falling in love with allowing this. It's bad, like technically speaking, like it's very bad. You shouldn't be doing it. But I've just like started loving these types of moves, and I can't explain it. Yeah, so what I was planning was this, and the bishop gonna have a hard time. Oh, it's not actually going to have a hard time. Knight takes. How about bishop takes, knight takes. Oh. Ah, didn't work out the way I was hoping it would work out. On push doesn't do anything. Let's play risky chess. No pain, no gain. I think that's the point of this. Risking it all. What? Someone said I clicked and I didn't improve at chess. I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay, so we have like knight takes here. I foresaw this and I was like, oh, so I was like, do I jump in here? Can I now jump in here? Or do I no take like blocking this line is just not helping me. This bishop takes, interesting. I know I said nothing venture, nothing gain, but I'm gaining nothing. Okay, I saw this coming. Yeah. Yeah, it's over. Fun chess did not win out in the end. Turns out you always have to play principled. Oh, okay. That's actually a nice one from our opponent. Oh. I mean, that's fine. Okay. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, that was so dumb. That was so dumb. I actually thought I had something there. Okay. That was so dumb. I can't imagine how dumb that was. Okay. Oh, that was actually an interesting game. My opponent didn't respond, I think, the best way. And I was low on time here, so I couldn't figure it out. Oh, that was so interesting. I love this game. I love this game. Because him not play, I don't know why he didn't just play Knight Tick. Because Knight Tick just destroys me, right? Knight Ticks, let's say I play Pawn Ticks, you have this, right? Knight takes Pawn Ticks, you just have like the rook coming to the back here. And if there was a move that he was afraid of, it didn't exist. I'm sure he was thinking about Knight takes, Queen comes in check. It does nothing. It literally does nothing. You have Bishop back. It did nothing. It did nothing. Okay. Now I can do some 15. Sorry, 10 plus 5. I'll say if you are trying to improve in chess, 15 plus 10 is the sweet spot. But if you can't get it, that's fine. Please, if you haven't, remember to hit the follow or the subscribe button. Trying to reach 1,000 subs this year. If we can do it by the end of this month, that'll be super. As always, we do cover more African chess content. We do talk about improving in chess as well. Okay, since I have time, let's play it now. Okay, we might get the standard lines here. Okay, not the standard lines here. Okay, I think it's, sorry, I always forget the move order. He's not playing it the way I know it's to be played. So with the way he's playing it, I think I can take some concessions, right? I think I can play this. Oh, this is like the obvious try and take advantage move. I don't think it works though. Okay, so he could be trying to come in here, or he could be trying to come in here. At the moment, this is not likely. So, it feels like this is the most likely option. But I'm going to do this. Okay, so now this actually feels like. And even e4, so I think here makes sense. Did I disconnect? My light squared bishop by structure is good, but the position is locked. So do I really want to keep my light squared bishop? I mean, we can play this. I'm sure he might play pawn push. In which case, my bishop just seems like useless for the time being. I don't think it's going to be eternally useless, but it does feel useless for the time being. Takes here, the knight is still going to come in. Might be the better option. So guys, when we are analyzing move 10, We'll have to think about it. I still don't know. There's a reason why I'm kind of like thinking about moving this way. Let's do it. Let's see what my opponent wants to do. Why there? Does he want to come in here? No thinking, I'll just trade it. Ah, he's just retransferring it. So it was what, here, and then comes in here. This is chipping away at his attempt at d4. So for example, if he takes, he has no longer the ability to go to d4. I'm not so worried about him taking this guy. Though I'm thinking, again, you know these middle game ideas here? I'm thinking that I can leave my opponent with the bad pieces. Like, how do I mean by that? Bishop takes here, pawn push, knight takes, queen takes. And now my opponent has 2 bishops versus 2 knights, but in a position where the knights are considered better. And to be frank, my bishops are not doing anything, right? So removing them even makes like very good sense to me. Let's go for that. Let's see if my opponent will actually go for that line. I hope he's not in stream. If he's on stream, it will really bug me because he understands. Like, look, these types of information is very crucial because no matter the problem is, you don't know what your opponent is going to do, but when you know exactly what your opponent is going to do and why they are doing what they are doing, it's so easy to make a plan against them because you know exactly what they are planning. Okay, so queen takes. Personally, I wouldn't want to take, but if push comes to shove and that's the best option, I will go for it, right? Mostly you want to like keep the pawn tension. And remember, there's a reason why I want that pawn tension, right? Because I said the reason I want that pawn tension. There's a reason why I want to keep this position. Maybe he wants to trade off. I think he wants to trade off. After all this talking, the engine's going to be like, his position. I don't think so, then. Again. I'm slightly considering like takes, pawn takes, then my rook can infiltrate. See? And this is when you get paranoid as a streamer. Okay, let's just look at something. Takes, or takes. Am I saying that? Yeah. Am I the only one thinking in this game? Like, my opponent is not even thinking. I really hate the fact that I have to lose this. Maybe all my decisions have been wrong so far. Who knows? Let's keep the pawn symmetrical in case we want to have a draw at the end of everything. I couldn't castle. I'm afraid of. Oh, actually, this move is. Oh, I didn't calculate it well enough. I forgot that. I could have actually. I was actually considering just playing. Not the bishop. Steps me. I kind of guess what he's doing. I think I still just take the queen that comes in. Okay. Forgot. I've blocked my queen. Okay, let's do this. I'm just losing. I'm just losing. Ha ha ha. I should have left this guy. I think I did well. Like, not knowing an opening and playing, I think I did well. So he plays what? Yeah. G6. I consider playing G6 here, but I'm like, then I'm transposing into King's Indian defense, I guess. So it's going to be an awkward King's Indian defense. Move 10, right? Bishop to E6. How did that not even like that didn't even it's like I auto thought about just this. Like my mind auto just went that it should be this maneuver. This just makes perfect sense. Now, there was a line I was considering where after bishop back I play pawn push. And I thought that that's good because you get this kind of Maroczy mind structure. To kind of like demonstrate. Let me just make random moves here, but like this. this kind of structure, and the ideas are kind of like simple here, right? So that's kind of like what I was looking at here. But I completely threw it away. So my move is completely bad. Yeah. B5 is not bad. I think at the point oh, this what? How was this bad? Knight takes G7. Oh, I'm so bad. Yeah, I did not play this as well as I thought. And this conversion is actually good for my opponent. This conversion is actually good for my opponent. Interesting. You know, I should have at some point just played this or something. Yeah, look. I just couldn't fathom this move. Again, the engine is telling me what to do, but I don't get why. You know, if somebody is here and is very skilled and can help me with this, like this brick I felt is a very strong asset for my opponent, which is why like I kept to not trying to take. Though you could see that like in my mind during the game I was so focused on like maybe I should take and focus on the queen side. I don't know. Like I don't get that pawn tension. I like when to relieve pawn tension. How do you know that relieving the pawn tension is good for you? Because all I could think about is that my opponent is going to capture with his pawn. That's all I could think of. But I mean, this is the queen e6. I should have played queen e6. But this captures is correct. So everything I'm doing here is correct. Rook b3 is correct. Now I should have gone queen b7. This move was bad. In the end, I see that this move is bad. But now that he comes back, take, I am not in time. Rook to a8 is playable, but it's just like this was just bad. Oh, c4 is actually a move. I don't know about my. I think my person is very bad. Let me turn this thing off. Just a second. Let me limit the RAM. Let me limit the CPU and see if that like every single time I turn on the engine. Next game. That was nice. That was nice. I'll have to spend more time on that on my own. Interesting. I thought I actually played that well, but I just see that I made very technical. I'm sure it's Chitao. I just mentioned to Chitao that e4. Let's go for it. Nice. So now we are in a foreign endgame, middle game, sorry. We can now transpose it into a kind of like Jobava and play that kind of position. If he wants to take, he can take at any point. I know this is like oh, I'm playing fast. I don't know. I'm making so many mistakes. I just have to give it. Flip on push. Oh, come on. I think just fine here. I saw he would come here, but I was wondering if it's actually a good idea. Like, is there a way he wants to like transpose his pieces? Right? Hmm? Ah, I see it now. I didn't see it originally, but now I see it. How can I make this fit? I mean, still gets the. What? I didn't see him play knight. I saw him play bishop. Check. Like I said, he still gets it. I mean, you can take, right? And if I take queen takes, I can't. I mean, I have bishop here. Then you have like pawn push. Maybe this is just better. Let's do that. Going to. Queen takes off. I think finally. Hey, actually, no. Pawn push, I guess. Huh. Yeah. I don't think that's something I have to like even consider or like think about. preventing the bishop from developing. Of course, he can like still try and develop it. Yeah, so that move helps him develop it. Like I like my bishop, but taking here was good. Or okay, it's fine. But I got that. Maybe I did. So what I was thinking was that I should have played bishop takes. Knight has. End of it. I have enough time to think of it. Mm. Oh, that was dumb. That was actually dumb. That was actually dumb. That was actually dumb. Hmm. Hmm. I still think I'm better, but okay. Maybe still too. Yeah. That was actually very. That was actually very dumb. That was actually very dumb. Was there a better way to have dealt with it? You know, my point of this, I just wasn't calculating well enough, right? The only thing I hadn't solved was this. This is where I felt there was a problem. The best forever. What's up? I could take here, I take here, and then yes, then this saves the position. That could have been it. Let me just see if I'm actually dead here. I want to see if I'm actually dead here. So was that the best option? So after takes here, I'm good. I'm good as well. Here, king g8, queen to d7. I saw this and I was like, I don't see the mate, right? Rook f7 check. Oh, okay. I see it now. Okay, yeah. Cause I couldn't calculate this. That's why. My calculation sucks. But let's see the line I choose. I'm still winning. I'm still winning. I was right. My mindset was right here. I'm still winning. Oh, okay. My moves here are still fine. I played this. This is actually a draw. But my opponent has queen e3. I don't see it. But I guess the point is that my opponent can block all my checks. Or that my opponent is aiming for the types of check, that kind of stuff. I don't know if it works for them. Take. That was basically what. Nice. That was basically what's gonna happen there. Oh, I shall look at the opening. Okay, I'll take. Yeah, I have to do that actually. I think the way that you normally do it is you have to ban some words. But some of the words I wonder. Like, Okay. Aha. So the line I looked at for this, the line I've been looking at for this is to actually just takes have this, and then bishop comes here. This is the like best way. The other way is to try and keep the position boring and symmetrical, like this. I allowed him to take because now the position is just like well, and whoever like has the better middle game understanding on who makes the best move. Maybe here was not. But anyways, I think here was bad. So fine. A3 moves back. I could castle and allow him to take, which what I wasn't so sure. Ah, I see it now. I see it now. I was thinking that I have a problem here. Right? Okay, this is my line I was seeing. But again, knight b5 does something. But what I was looking at is if my opponent decides to go here, I think. Let me turn off this. This is like the safe route. It solves all the issues. Then c4 big step. I should have simply just brought the knight back. But I was like, okay, if my opponent has given me the chance to. If my opponent has given me the chance to castle, let me just castle. Then the knight jumps in and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? I can just play this. But this is just bad, you know, because now I give my opponent an opportunity. Thank God c5 is actually the best move. And here I was like, takes, right? Wait, sorry. Wait, what's that? Oh, okay, so I was actually dumb. I was thinking he could still take. I don't know why I was thinking he could still take. Wait, is it check king moves knight takes or something? Yeah, that works. Yeah, because I was thinking that my opponent could actually take back and d5. Oh, I didn't play d5 on the right turn. I could have played d5 here. I kind of wanted to free my pieces a bit and gain more support for d5. This is something I have to work on. Like, I have the right idea, but I want it to be completely rock solid safe, right? Yeah, of course it's safe, but because things are hanging on the thread, I wasn't so sure. Yeah, but d5 works, and I guess still get a chance to play d5. I'm actually shocked I was actually in this match of a point, right? Takes knight c3 first. I considered that, but I wasn't so sure. Queen takes would have been better. But did I hold my advantage? I really love this move, how it came in handy yeah. It may not have been the best move, but it came in handy and I was very proud of that. Here, c takes, yes. And then the bishop comes in and then you're just completely fine. Nice. Where else was I worried? Yeah, here I couldn't make a choice. Yeah, I just couldn't make a decision. Yeah, this was calling to me. So this is why sometimes, you know, when I'm streaming, when I'm giving commentary for tournaments, I keep saying this, right? If you are hard stuck on rules, it becomes very difficult to progress sometimes as a chess player. Because I was so hard stuck on this bishop is so good, but I could see like a very strong potential of if I could remove this knight. Like this just makes my opponent more so comfortable to. He's became pawn to become a target in the. Maybe I have to start writing my elo. It becomes easy. 1667 BD 1900 1900 Lichess 1800 chess.com. Okay, so that's basically it. So yeah, that is basically why I've been doing that. I really wanted to break this. Gabins, welcome to the stream as well. I really wanted to. Yes, you are. Yes, you definitely are. The reason I kept on trying to keep the bishop, one was because I like the bishop, and two, I felt I could goad my opponent into this, and I know he can defend it, but the weakening of the position is what I was much more interested in, right? And you see that now I can infiltrate, right? Your moves won't help you here. Trade of queens helps me more than it helps my opponent. I think, okay, maybe here it doesn't. I think here black is fine. White is still. the piece quality. That's what I was thinking about. And there's one reason that I love now doing this. Of course, I'm not doing every game, but one of the reasons I love doing this is because of Abdul Rahman Akin. No, I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So if there are some if there are some chats you're not seeing on the Twitch chat, it's basically because I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm multi-stream. So the chats I've made the chat you see on top there is so that those who are on YouTube see those who are on Twitch, and those. It's not like I'm talking to the air to some people, you know. The question is, does Twitch like this? Really? Okay. I think ever since I started this, that's why I don't really get views on Twitch as much. Usually I used to get a lot more views on Twitch. But these days, I think since I started that, Twitch has pushed me down. But we are still moving, we are still balling. And here I saw something very nice. Here I saw something very nice. If my opponent went back, I had this move. We are coming here for check. But that's not the reason. Because if you take... Oh no, it doesn't work. I just saw it. I just saw why it doesn't work. I was thinking I had this. And now I see that this guy exists. Facts. I mean, I still can take this guy and play pawn for it. A sec, no problem. Please, guys, if you haven't, remember to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch. It does help me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube this month. I mean, this year is the best, but this year is more likely. But this month is unlikely, and that's why I want to do that. If you can subscribe to the YouTube, I'll be very, very grateful. We are affiliate on Twitch already. We want to get to, let's call it affiliate on YouTube as well. And in August, we're in June, but in August I'll be playing a over the board tournament, the President's Cup. Normally I just play one tournament, which is the Nationals, a year because of the stuff I have to do. But in August, I will be playing in an over the board chess tournament. So I will I mean, if you're in Ghana and you want to see me, I will be there. But mind you, just take note, right? When you see me on stream, sometimes I might seem relatable. I am very shy IRL, right? Like, I prefer to not speak to anyone, unless of course I've known you for a while. Like, if I've known you for a while, then I can flow. But if you just come up to me expecting me to be lively, you are going to be in for it. I'm just going to be like, hi and bye. Like, even if you talk about my interests, I'm just going to be hi and bye, right? So just take note of that. Most of those I flow with are simply those who I've known for quite, either from school or from tournaments I've played. Anyways, back. So yeah, here after this I felt slightly problematic, but I thought he would play this move, and here I was kind of thinking, because after takes, I can play queen takes, and I wasn't so sure. I could play this. I still don't have takes here though, but I think after my opponent moves, then I can simply double. My opponent will be in trouble. So I think I'm still winning here. Yeah, I was worried for nothing. I was simply worried for nothing. And for those who are interested, those who are interested in playing me, on Fridays I do a streamer versus viewers. So come Friday, you definitely get a chance to play against me. There's this guy who really wants to play against me, Chitao. He's been challenging me every single time I come online. I've said it multiple times that he should come on Fridays, but he seems to want to challenge me at every point in time he gets. I mean, I admire the dedication. I have to stick. There's only like 2 people I play anytime they say they come about, and it's because they've been with me like from the beginning, and that's like Let's Go Royals and Brandon. Yeah, they've been with me since I started the stream 4 years ago. Anyways, that was enough ranting. One more game, possibly. Who knows? If I feel like doing more, I'll do more. But if you have any questions, chess improvement, so on and so forth, you can ask me. And I do offer coaching for anyone 900 to 1200 rating who is seeking to improve. I can help you with that. I mean, I could do this But let's just stick to this. We are trying to learn. That's the whole point of it. Oh, Grand Prix attack. I get. Play them, he says. Don't play the lines you don't know, he says. When they play the lines you don't know, you must be able to beat them, he says. I don't know if this is the move. I really don't know. I don't know. I'm playing this like a Scandi. I really don't know the lines. Let's let him take. I'll play it like a Scandi. Like a French on steroids, if that's the best way I can like in the line. Still worried about the same move. I'm playing too fast. Oh, this is a sign. This is definitely a sign. Definitely a sign, yeah. Last time, okay, that was a different position. So here I think taking is warranted. Yeah, I mean, this is standard in knight off. Now the bishop comes in. And this time I think it makes sense. I'm tempted to play this one, but I know he wants to play. Play this move. Let's play. Let's allow him to do it. That weird. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, brother. Okay. This is possible, but I don't think it makes any sense to play this. Hopefully this is the last week we have this. Hopefully. I'm tired of it. We're basically in the rainy season in Ghana right now, so rains a lot. When I get cold, messes me up. How do we make the most out of this? I played that move too far, didn't I? Oh, sorry. That's sad. My sacrifice is for you. It's up a piece. And sacrifice is for fun. Oh wait, he can't do that here. Like it's an option. Like I'm saying, if he wants to just reduce my pressure, you can. Ooh, all the good moves I have in mind don't work. Sincerely, I don't know why the queen. My only advantage is that the king is open and these guys are not participating. Let me stop moving. At this point, I think he wants to run away. I was planning on coming here, but I have to keep the pressure on. I have to. Oh, did I just realize that? I'm too slow. I'm too slow. I should have spent more time. Like, I'm too slow in coming up with ideas. I should have spent more time. All the sharp points you can see what I'm like that. Like, so imagine if I had my bishop. This would have been a much better position. Like, imagine if I had. Oh, really? Yeah, I can. I could have gone for the aggressive option, but the rook taking here opens up so. We may be able to swindle. Who knows? Like anything, including a draw. I'm wondering. Hope this doesn't mess me up for. I got too excited. That's a very nice move. I don't know if he sees it, but if he sees it, that's like crazy. That was a good asset. But I couldn't do anything with it anymore, so I had to just let it go. I'm actually win this and get back my check. Takes if queen takes rook takes. I have a very big advantage, right? There's no need to. My opponent will just head. Okay. My opponent is able to get some spectacle. Oh, did I mess up? I don't know why he didn't. I couldn't. Guess what? By clicking +1. I don't get it. That was a nice game. I could like play this takes and then maybe I still have a pass one, but I think I messed up here. I really think I did. let me check. So this is actually the move. Yeah, queen e4. What's that? Oh, queen takes e4. Oh, I would have eventually seen it. How did I forget that this existed? Like, the whole game this guy was protected, so I was like, I can't take him. So my mind was not even thinking that I could have just taken. Thankfully, my opponent saw it, and then that ended the game. Yeah, but he was winning. Like, no doubt about it. He was winning. But he managed to let me put the pressure on him. This I wanted. Hey, I think it's mix, I guess, but with the W just to allow. Yeah, I was actually happy to see this move. In case you're wondering, if I take and you take here, I'm just complete. Is what I found out, especially because of where my rook is. That's basically what I was thinking, because you can block here, but we just keep checking and you can't block with either one. If you do block with either one, the whole giving up stuff. Hey, thanks for the follow, Mix. Do appreciate that. And this is, I think, on, right? This is still winning. Queen takes g3 and then what? The pocket move. Yes. I'm doing good. Yes. Experience. In Ghana, we call this track experience. When your opponent is weaker than you and they have a winning position, but you just end up winning. Or track experience. Because here I messed up. Wait, I wasn't bad here. Yeah, I messed up. Because I was doing well. I was very okay here. Here I messed up. So yeah, I mean, unless you're like Magnus Carlsen level or like 2400 level. Unless you're like 2400 level, this is not something that you just give up on. You keep playing. And again, I mentioned like the guys weren't participating. These guys weren't participating, which is what gave me the chance. Now let's just do something here. Let's just switch the position. And now let's just do this exact same thing. Right? It's much better for Mal. Because now he has more things ready to join the other as compared to the other position. So looking at the advantage and disadvantage of it, you know what I can do. Now, granted, my opponent's movements, some of his moves just were wrong. They didn't seem to make much sense, and that is what like gave me the ability. This move doesn't. So it did much. Again, this was the move I was looking at. If you were wondering, because now these guys have their nifty. So what I was thinking was that after this, I do have check. And then after whatever blocks, it doesn't matter what it's. Actually, queen blocks is just kind of annoying. But even after you take, then queen has. So yeah, I thought he saw it. I saw it. Yeah, and at this point I was like, yeah, I've messed up. Let's just come back and solidify our defenses. This move, I got excited. This was the only move I got excited to play. So I didn't really consider it. And the reason was I was looking at movement. And I don't know this. That's basically why I'm talking. Once again, I have to really master. I had no idea. Again, G6. I think I just have to just like if my opponent doesn't play the standard line. Standard line I know is like let's see. Knight C. Yeah. X knight. Can play this. Bishop here. Something. And this. What I mean. That's kind of like the night off I know. But today, every single night off we've had was not something I knew. So let's see the spoils of war today. I've been actually on a very good streak recently. I've been on a very good streak. I was once on a downward spiral. I'm getting back up. Okay, so in terms of blitz, we gained 6 rating points. That's 3 wins, 2 losses. And for 3 rapid games, we gained 9 rating points. 2 wins, 1 loss. Same, just 1 win ahead. Yesterday I was really, yeah. All in all, good. I'm feeling good. I don't practice. I have to do more puzzles so that tomorrow is also a good day. Yeah. That is it from me, guys. I do appreciate you being here. Those who commented, thank you so much. Those who lurked as well, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. You can join the Discord if you want to get in contact with me and get notified whenever I'll be streaming tomorrow, same time. And yeah, have a good rest.